Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We're currently doing £5 off all our Rangers t-shirts. We also have brand new designs, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, just before we do get into today's video, we've got a goal. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers by the end of the summer transfer window. So if you haven't already, hit the big red button, please do. We'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Rangers and their transfer business. We only listen to reputable journalists and sources, and there's never BS on this channel. In today's video, guys, though, we're going to be providing you an update on Scott Arfield. We're also going to be going through the Premier League clubs circling for one of Rangers' favourites. We're going to be going through Nico Raskin as he excelled for Belgium under-21s last night. But first, we're going to be discussing the unveiling and the announcement of Rangers' fourth signing of the window. That, of course, being Sam Lammers. So, look, this one's been no secret for a little while now. We reported to you on this maybe a couple of weeks ago that Rangers were interested, and we done dealed it about 3 or 4 days ago. And as I say, the club have announced it. They basically said, upon announcing, Rangers Football Club are today delighted to announce the signing of Sam Lammers from Atalanta, subject to international clearance on a 4-year deal. The Dutch attacker becomes Michael Bill's fourth signing this summer, following the rivals of Kieran Dow, Dujon Sterling and Jack Butland. During his time in Holland, Germany and Italy, the striker gained valuable experience playing in the Eredivisie, Bundesliga and Serie A. A product of PSV's academy, Lammers made the move to Atalanta in 2020, with loan spells at Eintracht Frankfurt, Empoli and Sampdoria. A versatile forward player, Lammers will further complement the existing attacking talent already in place at the club. Speaking after joining Rangers, Lammers said, "I'm really excited to join Rangers. My first impressions have all been good so far, so I'm excited for the season to start now. I came in contact with the manager and he came over to see me in Italy, and we had a very good talk, and he gave me a presentation about the club and about how I could fit in, and ever since that moment I was excited to join this project. I already knew some things about Rangers. I know the history, I know it's a massive club in Scotland and also worldwide, but it's always a good thing to have the personal side of it." Now, this is what Michael Beale said. "Sam is a player I've been aware of for a number of years. I first knew of him as a young player at PSV Eindhoven and followed his career closely from afar, and he's excelled in Holland both in the Eredivisie and an under-21 national team. Sam will give us great technical and tactical quality, being able to play in a variety of attacking positions as a number 10 or 9. He was the first player I met as a part of the planning for a new season, and during our lengthy discussions, it was clear that we shared the same ideas on football and on his personal development moving forward. He has a strong alignment to other players in our squad. Having recently turned 26, he brings a wealth of experience, having already played in top leagues in Holland, Germany and Italy. We're delighted he's joining us at Rangers, and we're looking forward to working with him." So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. He is the third signing of the summer transfer window, and as I said, it was interesting to see that a lot of people are judging him by his stats. Yes, me included. However, it was interesting to see the manager come out and talk about that he plays in a different position. A lot of people basically stating he's going to be playing more of a like a sort of Joe Aribo role, and don't necessarily look at his goals to try and determine his game. But obviously he will be getting goals within this Rangers setup. We dominate most of the ball, and yeah, I only judge players when they're in a Rangers jersey, and that's the way it should be. If he excels for Rangers, then who cares what happened in his previous spells. But all the best of luck to him. Now, one of Rangers' favourites, of course, Alfredo Morelos. He is subject to a shock move. There's 5 clubs interested in him, including 2 Premier League teams. Yes, Everton and Ross Wilson's Nottingham Forest are said to be thinking about making a move for the free agent. It's not only that, Fenerbahce are also interested, Sevilla are also interested, and Cadiz are also interested in making a move for Alfredo Morelos. This does come as a shock, as I didn't think he would be playing, Turkey. I could see him playing at Fenerbahce with Ryan Kent, but I didn't see him playing for maybe the Europa League champions, that being Sevilla, and I didn't certainly see him playing in the Premier League anytime soon. But remember, that was his dream. And yeah, I do. Hopefully he does go to the Premier League and excels. But as I said, that's the latest reports on there. Alfredo Morelos is subject to a lot of interest from 5 shock teams. Well, 3. Everton, Nottingham Forest, Sevilla, Cadiz and Fenerbahce, all 5 of them are looking at proposing the Colombian striker with a move. So yeah, he's in high demand, Big Alfredo, and he's been my favourite player over the last 4 or 5 years. So I'd love him to do really, really well. I really do. Now, another player who obviously left at the same time of Alfredo Morelos is Scott Arfield, and he has reportedly agreed to join Charlotte FC on a 2-year deal in the MLS. Of course, that is a done deal. Reports are stating and should be unveiled over the next few days, but that's the next chapter for Scott Arfield, and that is that he'll be going to Charlotte FC in the MLS. So that means Ryan Kent has his future secured. He is playing for Fenerbahce. Scott Arfield going to Charlotte FC. Alan McGregor, I think, is retiring. And then, of course, Alfredo Morelos' future is still up in the air. But it looks as though he could be going to one of those 5 clubs. Hopefully the Premier League. I'd love to see him there. And then, of course, the last one being Felipe Helander. I think he's going to Malmo, but there's nothing confirmed on that front. But yeah, that's all there is, really, with regards to those ones. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff indeed on players that have just left. Now, moving on to Nico Raskin. Look, he was involved last night for the Belgium under-21s. You may have seen stuff on social media. But yeah, he scored, I think he scored 2 goals last night. As I said, Belgium under-21s run out as winners as they are going to be competing. As I say, Raskin scored 2, and as I say, they went on to win the game 2-0. I just need to confirm if they did win the game 2-0, actually. 2 seconds. As I said, yeah, 2-0, and both goals came from Nico Raskin. So yeah, decent rehearsal ahead of the under-21s European Championships, which takes place this summer. So yeah, good for Nico, good for him in the setup. I do think he will be a Belgian international before we know it. Fantastic player, and hopefully he really takes his form into that summer competition, and then of course returns back to Rangers, raring to go, chomping at the bit, looking to really lift us some silverware, lift trophies, and a potential treble, and compete in Europe. But that's all I've got for you today, guys. Please do let me know your thoughts, of course, on Sam Lammers and Alfredo Morelos. Where do you think he will end up this summer? Did you see him getting a Premier League move to either Nottingham Forest or Everton? That's crazy business. But as I said, do let me know your thoughts on his next destination. That, of course, brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. We do have £5 off on all our t-shirts. So as I said, do browse the collection, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.